Entertainment Craft Team. The Sound of Music Live. The Apprentice.
I'm sick of this negativity thing. You really need to find some baby.
Nina, do not talk over me. I am talking, okay? Do not talk over me, right? Give me a chance to speak. You
need to calm down and stop shouting over people. Having to work with someone like Charlene, who is the most irrational, unprofessional person ever. I mean, she shouldn't be in this process, and I'm amazed that she has any business at all.
Strictly Come Dancing. A League of Their Own.
And the BAFTA goes to The Sound of Music Live.
How amazing to win an award celebrating teams on a show that involves such huge collaboration. For my part, I'd like to thank my hair and makeup department, Sam Smart, Vincenze Mille, Alex King, and Jane Meyer. Thank you to Koki for the gift of this job. Thank you to Fiona Clark and Maggie and your production team for supporting us so brilliantly. And thank you to my home team, my husband Tim, Lillian, and Elsa.
I'm Edward, I did the clothes. I'd just like to say thank you to my amazing assistant, Johanna Coe, and the incredible team of dressers that made sure it happened on the night at the right time. Adrian Gwillam from Academy Costumes, Bernie Chapman and John Bright from Cosprop for the great clothes, and Axonoff for the jewellery. Koki for letting me join in and championing me as always. Lee Connolly, Fiona Clark, everyone at ITV, Maggie Price, her amazing production team. Amy Roberts for believing in me originally, my agent, the incredible Sylvia Laguno, and Clive for the love and the lucky braces. Thank you.
It's quite a long list. I'd like to thank the beautiful Roger Williams. I'd like to thank Nick Hansen, Andy Bailey, Greg Fitzgerald, Nat Hill, the brilliant Steadicam operators Martin Porter, Curtis Dunn, Mike Scott, operators Nigel Saunders, Rob Mansfield, Dave Evans, Derek Purnell, Giuseppe Ngara, Rob McDonald, Neil McClintock, Tony Keane, Jamie Carroll, Rob Mansfield, Dave Evans, my agents Emma Trounson, Kate Blocks and Rosa Romero, and my own little Von Trapp family, Izzy, B, Tilly and Mimi.
Oh.
Congratulations, guys, a BAFTA.
Wow, thank you.
Second one for Sound of Music.
Yeah, amazing. Brilliant.
It's quite incredible.
It is.
I mean, what an ambitious and terrifyingly enormous project. Were there any hairy moments?
Lots.
Lots.
The whole way through.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. No, it was incredible.
Yeah.
It was.
I think the thought of it was scarier as well in a way, and it was so well rehearsed and so well sort of prepped.
Yeah.
the actual night was so amazing. It was like an incredible adrenaline buzz for everyone, and we were all there kind of doing it. It was just,
we were running across car parks, there were wig changes, there were 18 cameras. I mean, it was ridiculous.
So like proper like theatre, because you literally have no time.
No time.
Which is unusual if you're used to working in television, you cheat everything.
I mean, none of us had done live TV, really.
No.
None of the...
No, I mean, I have background in theatre, so I kind of knew a little bit. And my supervisor was a theatrical one, so we knew we had to make it work that way. But it was, it was so different to the normal television. And it was a brilliant sort of clash of every culture as well, because there were people that just do live, there's music people, choreography. So it was a really nice...
about as complex as it gets in terms of pulling a live show together.
It would have been completely impossible without a really amazing group of people and an incredible team. That it really is a team effort. It's a total cliche, but
it really was, that one.
And that's why this is such a great award to win, because it's a team award.
Yeah.
And how did that team work in terms of the collaboration? What was the starting point? Was it difficult?
Really. Koki's sort of always the start, I think. We've all worked with Koki before, so we kind of have a shorthand a little bit, but she's always kind of the starting point for us.
She was,
And then I suppose it just built, and Thomas Burton, who's not here, who can't be here.
Oh yeah, the production designer.
Who was with us.
Who shares this award.
Yeah. We were all very kind of involved very early on as well, weren't we? We had a lot of input and a lot of talks and discussions and kind of...
There was a lot of practical...
elements.
We had a lot of practical elements that we just had to sort out, and it was quite, you just have to do it this way, and so we just had to do it that way.
But I think we were all very keen to make a certain thing as well, and I think we didn't want to replicate the film, we didn't want to replicate a stage show, we wanted to create something new and more like a drama. So
and that's where Koki comes in, obviously.
Absolutely.
Her background is drama. And was it difficult to not be drawn into the film and back referencing something that's so iconic?
I mean, with Cara is so different from Julie Andrews. And actually my reference for Cara was always Audrey Hepburn in A Nun Story. So that for me, but yes, I mean, I'm sure that was always in the back of our heads.
But kind of slightly defiant.
I have to say.
I think we were very keen not to do it.
When Koki offered me the job, I did have to admit that I'd never ever seen it.
And did you watch it after you'd been offered the job?
And I absolutely loved it. It's fantastic. And getting to listen to the songs over and over and over again has been total joy. And I love it. I absolutely love it. And fortunately, my family love it too.
Oh, fortunately or unfortunately?
Fortunately for me.
Okay, do you have a favourite moment from the whole thing?
I think for me, the end. Not just because it was the end, but it was amazing how emotional it was to be there in the night as well. It was, we never normally get that close to the actors or we all really felt part of it, and we were so sort of flabbergasted that we did it and that everyone was still smiling and the end is so emotional anyway, and I think just the way Koki imagined it was really beautiful and really sort of, everyone was crying, weren't they?
For me,
and it was Christmas.
I loved the beginning because I thought it was. The film has an iconic beginning. I sort of feel like we could never do a real Austrian hillside. I felt like we did it. We did it justice. And I also love the Lonely Goatherd because we put that back in its rightful place as per the play. And it's one of my favourite scenes and favourite songs.
My favourite scene, Lonely Goatherd, definitely. But the end was amazing because you can't. All the way through, we were running, and kind of like couldn't really stop to think about it too much. And then you get to the end and you go, oh my God, we did it. And nothing really went wrong. And that's amazing.
And not only did nothing go wrong, but it was, record-breaking audiences. It was a colossal show.
And people didn't think it was live.
Because it was too good.
It was too good.
And was there ever a moment where you thought, oh, it'd be kind of good if something went a little bit wrong? Because it's Christmas, they think we're pretending.
In retrospect, possibly. But at the time, absolutely not.
No. Like, how is this happening without a blip?
Yeah.
What a dream team.
It was.
Dream
the whole
job.
thing.
It was a dream job and dream team.
Yeah.
And what's next?
We're about to start another job with Koki.
It was absolutely brilliant.
Thanks so much.
Thank you to Richard Eyre for inviting me to do this wonderful production. And listening to Sir Ian McKellen, Sir Anthony Hopkins, Eddie Fox in the morning, during makeup, going down memory lane, telling their stories was just made this production really very special.